This video walks through what happens when you give an Estradiol blood sample at Krishna IVF Clinic at their dedicated lab, the Krishna Analytical Services. Once you have the sample given, the lab technician draws a blood sample and then checks the labeling, and here you see a blood being drawn in a vacuum, and then once the blood is drawn, the blood is labeled, then it is dispatched to the third floor where the diagnostic lab is there, where it has secure access and nobody is allowed entry into the Krishna Analytical Services, where the sample is transferred to the lab technician, where he verifies the nomenclature, then centrifuges the blood sample so that the serum is separated from the RBC, and once the blood sample is separated, it is then transferred into the main laboratory where the VIDAS system is there. The VIDAS you are seeing on the right side, and into which using a barcode a particular blood test is scanned so that the barcoding is done, and then the entry is done into the software for that particular barcoding or the particular name and the test. And here you are seeing a cartridge for a E2 level test with a cuvette, and then you are seeing the cuvettes are labeled into a similar color. These are loaded into the machine, and at any given time up to 6 tests can be done simultaneously or parallelly, and you see the tips being loaded into the system. This is a completely automated system. The lab technician has to add a few control samples, then the actual blood sample, then allow the machine to run the test. It is as simple as that, and everything is automated. Here you are seeing the blood sample being loaded, and once it is loaded, it is allowed to run, and after a given specified time, around 90 minutes, it gives the report as you see on the screen, wherein this is validated and gives us how much of value. The used material, that is the cartridges and the pipettes, are discarded to prevent cross infection and contamination to other lab people. The given report is validated by our pathologist Dr. Shravani, and then signs it, and then it comes to Krishna IVF, where I or my colleagues Dr. Kavita, Dr. Pranati or Dr. Kavita Lakshmi will review the report, and we discuss the report and then adjust your dosage for the next day. This is how it happens.